are going to be Tebogo Malaka, and we are tired of this kind of leaders. We don't want these leaders anymore. But it starts with you, here, now, today. You are going to be an ambassador as a young woman.
Please provide more information.
You are going to be an ambassador as a young woman. It starts here, it starts now. How does this start? I listened to a lot of speakers here. They said, if you are not taking charge, responsibility of your life, you know you have to study, right? And you're writing on Monday. And it's weekend. I'm going to go and party throughout. Monday morning, I've got Baba Lights. What do? I go to the doctor. What do I need? Was I sick? We have to fix you so that we can fix the country. We can't go up there if we don't fix it here. There's a young woman that enters the bathroom before you. She leaves her wallet. She comes back. You know you pick the wallet and you say, I did not pick it. That needs to change. Because when we go back to the root cause, you know, the root cause of the matter, it's how you handled yourself from day one up until you couldn't lead in those big offices. Because when you took that wallet, remember, integrity says doing the right thing when no one is watching. No one is there. It's you and the wallet. No one is there. It's you and the cell phone, but you pick it. And the other child comes back crying, didn't you see my wallet? And you say, I didn't see it. And remember, that money was a last, like the way you are saying, right now you are in a dry season. It was a last $50 in that wallet. At the time you did it alone, we did not know, we didn't see you. Then you go and enter the big office, you become Tebogo Malaka. You think you can buy your way out. Doesn't work like that. Everyone, every dog, it has its own time. But we need to stop. We need to stop. I had a lady speaking about the GBV, saying we led them. And I went back and said, yes, women, we have power, but we led them. Maybe I've been struggling. I'm looking for a job, going to interviews, and I'm not getting replies. Right? But I just want that drive. I don't want to wait like the way he said smart goals. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for my time to come. And this gentleman says, approach you and say, oh, maybe it happens that you are in the same taxi or maybe the same house train or wherever you meet. And say, I'm in charge of employing people there. I'm in charge. And I know you've been looking for a job. But for me to give you that job, we need to go and do the 1, 2, 3, 4. I will give you the job. You love them. You love them because you give them the power that not any other young lady will pass without doing what you are doing. Stop doing that. If you are qualified, you work hard for your diploma, isn't it? Isn't that enough? You are leading with integrity. You deserve to be there. That gentleman that says, you know what I will give, let them give you the job without doing anything. Why can't they go on and follow the same process, the normal channels, and give you the job because, hey, they love you so much? Why don't they do that? But it goes back to loving yourself. Because these topics, they are interlinked. They are interconnected. Because if I'm not leading with integrity, I will let people abuse me. I will let people abuse my body. Because I lack morals. Because when I'm leading with integrity, I'm going to ask you, what are you expecting from me? Is that in your policies? Is that even allowed? And most of you as ladies, you will know when something is wrong. And God has gifted with something so precious. Even when your boyfriend is cheating, will know. Even if you don't even search his phone, you will know. You know, you've got that power to know that this is outside the borderline. Let's start here today now to do the right thing. Because when you do the right thing, you are fixing the country. Because if every young lady will apply for a job in the correct way, you will get the position where you don't owe anyone anything. A lot of people have been killed. It goes back to gender violence, where a person said, you know what? I need this tender. If you give me the tender just because you are a woman in leadership, when I get this money, if it's 5 million, I'll come back and give you the 2 million. But the poor woman that was in leadership sitting there in supply chain management, when she wanted a 2 million, they called her, she never came back to her kids. Because she lacked the integrity. If she had the integrity, she will tell them that go to the nearest help. There's a place for you. It starts here, it starts today. You need to be an agent of change. I always say, I don't care. They know even in my family. I will stand alone, knowing that I'm right. Even if they are standing in majority, if they are wrong, they are wrong. That's right. That is what it's called integrity. I don't have to compromise myself to make you happy. Because when I start to compromise myself, I'm making an agreement with the devil. I'm frustrating my way to the cemetery. I don't want to go there. I'll go there when it's my time. Never make an agreement with the devil. Never. Because most of you live here while you are well groomed. You know that you know what all you want is to work and follow the processes, the policies, the procedure, and do everything according to the book. But there's a person that approach you and tell you that this is what I will do for you. operate for about 10 years. I want to share with you my experience. There was a time where I felt like, you know what, I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to lead. But in terms of opportunities for leadership, they were not coming in my way. I didn't know why. I was frustrated. You know, the devil comes, you know, when Psalm 23, when they say he set the table before me, right? Sometimes you will think it's the right table. No, it's not the right table, it's the wrong table. Always assess and evaluate which table is set before me. Because many a times it's the wrong table.